Sportsnet's presentation of SEC Gymnastics, number 8 Michigan at number 4 Georgia at Stegman Coliseum on the campus of the University of Georgia. I'm Brian Drever with Olympian Lori Strong-Ballard, who in her time was a national collegiate champion as well. Here is the individual all-around, and Corey Fritzinger has indeed stepped up. She leads the individual all-around contest right now by the narrowest of margins over her Olympic team rival Elise Ray. Here's the beam lineup for the University of Georgia, and we'll start with Talya Vexler, the first athlete that we will see, a junior.
Very interesting routine, starting off with a unique mount, jump to splits. Georgia certainly missed Talya last week in the lineup. She was out with back spasms. She's always their leadoff performer, and she is so solid. Double series here, back handspring layout, right on top. Beautiful toe point and her leaps and jumps showing 180-degree split. In order to get credit for the jump, they must show that 180 degrees. So switch side, that's a D-level skill, and is so confident. Does quarter into a back hip circle. Very unique element. Like to see those types of elements. A lot of gymnasts are doing cookie cutter routines because the code of points rewards certain skills in combination for bonus points. So a lot of athletes are doing the same combinations. So it's nice to see someone put a unique element in there and ending with a nice dismount. Solid routine. So far, so good for Georgia.
Corey Fritzinger, the first over to congratulate her for a 9.9. And the Georgia team pretty happy about what's gone on so far for them. Line up for the Michigan Wolverines in floor exercise. They'll finish up with Elise Ray, the freshman, who is sitting second right now in the individual all-around. But first, we're going to see Calli Ryals.
Hey, Coach Bev Flocky is so impressed with Calli's charisma on this event, especially for a freshman. And of course, her tumbling's not bad as well. 2.5 twists to a punch front. She's just so full of expression throughout all of her dance. Combines that with some big tumbling, a double pike.
Career high of 9.925 in floor exercise for this freshman. There's a lot of excitement to the team.
Those pretty jumps. Choreography isn't just about the dance elements. It's all about the emotion and the facial expressions that go along with it. About this routine, she has a very unique floor pattern. She's really using the entire floor. Really adds to the presentation. Last tumbling pass, third and final, a double twist Shushinova. Nice overall package, very good routine.
Freshman Calli Ryals finishing up in floor exercise for Michigan with a 9.90, not quite her season and career best, but it is a very fine score that the Wolverines can use very well, thank you, in this third rotation. We go now to Marline Stevens on the balance beam, focusing intently on this most risky of apparatus.
It depends on how practice went that week. Like if I was a little rough on beam that week, for example, then I'll be a little bit nervous on beam, but I try to block it out, not think about it, and just try and put the routine through my head and picture myself making whatever I had trouble on through practice that week.
Marline, another contender for the individual all-around for Georgia, again stepping into the spotlight along with Corey Fritzinger.
Showing nice flexibility with her mount, leg going way up by the head. And again, a nice needle scale right there. Marline talked about visualizing her routines, and I think especially on this event, the psychological aspect is so important. Handspring layout. She is solid. I am so impressed with her. She is cool as a cucumber under pressure, especially for a freshman.
The entire team looking on intently. Kelsey Bird there in the background.
Wolf jump. She was going to connect that directly to the back handspring, was slightly off. She's thinking through everything. Added another jump to the back handspring, so she still gets credit for the gym acro. Squaring up every landing. Mostly college gymnastics goes by the same code of points that the JO program. The level 10s go by, but some skills are upgraded, including this dismount, a double back. That's an E-level skill, and she nailed it.
Very well done indeed for Marline Stevens, the freshman, and a 9.925 is going to be a personal best. So Georgia gets a big score out of one of their many freshmen in the lineup this year. And Suzanne Yocklin, who is depending on these underclassmen, is getting some good performances out of them.
The highlight of this routine was certainly the dismount, 2 saltos, and she hits the landing.